Designing the Stargate itself would be the very first task for the movie's design team.
In the very first versions that we had, in the first ideas, the Stargate was a pyramidal shape, a triangular shape that was standing on its tip. But then Roland came up with the idea that he would need some kind of dialing process. So that's when the gate became a circular shape.
A very complicated aspect of the Stargate was after we established and came to the point that we needed an inner ring that would move and the outer ring would stay in place. Turned out to be a pretty complicated technical piece of equipment.
Yeah, you can look at it. Don't look at the beam. Don't look at the guy.
Don't look directly in it or let this thing hit your eye.
Director Roland Emmerich wanted the Stargate to come to life using materials that were real and organic. And so, the special effects team started experimenting with water in a large tank.
The kerthudge is when the Stargate erupts into the room. And what we ended up doing is we ended up getting an air cannon and mounting it literally an inch above the surface of the water and fired off our air cannon. And the first time we did it, we fired off with 120 pounds of air pressure, which lifted the entire volume of water out as a unit, moved over and landed on my DP's head, Dave's stump, which was my favorite moment of the film. We stirred it up and came up with what's called the strudel, which was water spinning. If you shoot water, you shoot the underside, this is a perfect mirror. And so I showed him how we could dunk people into it, and we shot some tests. And when we turned it up like this, it became magical.
And so to pass through the gate, James Spader was asked to dip his face into the tank.
Then I said, okay, here, don't let Roland see me talking to you, but here's the deal. You gotta do this, and we're shooting it backwards. You know, we'll stick your face in the water, we'll wave away all the air bubbles, and then when I knock on the tank, open your eyes and act backwards, and then pull your head out. And he was great.